Hello and hi everyone. I'm Farhana Fatima, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science. At present situation, because of COVID-19, we are all supposed to stay at home very safely. And during this lockdown period, many of the institutions and organizations are conducting so many online courses like webinars, Sky Campus, and so many things. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to generate certificates using Google Slides. There are 4 steps involved. First one is you have to create Google Forms, and second one is you have to create Google Sheets to store the responses. Third thing is you have to design your certificate, and fourth is very important. Here we are going to merge the Google Sheets to generate e-certificate, and I'm very sure you all have your Gmail account. Kindly sign in with that, and I'm going to use mine. And in the right corner you'll have a option Google Apps will be there. So in that choose select Drive, which will redirect you to the Google Drive page, and this is mine and I'm having so many folders. Let us first create a new folder. So choose the folder option. So we'll name that as Generate e-certificate and click the button Create. So now our folder is ready. So click that. As I've told you, we are having 4 steps. The first step is generating Google Forms. So go new and choose more, select this and Google Options. You have 2 options. One is a blank form and template. I'm going to choose blank form. So the page is loading and your Google Form page looks like this. And this is our Google Form page, and just type the title of the form. I'm going to give the title as registration form, and these are the options we are having for adding questions and importing questions, adding title and description, adding image, video and section. And already we are having one question, and rename that as name and choose the option as short answer, and enable the button record button, which makes your field a mandatory one. Add another question and rename that as email ID, and by default it will be set to short answer. Again here enable the record button. So these are other options, add-ons, and here you can customize the themes, you can customize your form, and you can add image also. So choose an image. You can upload if you have already stored in your system, otherwise you can take photos. I'm going to use a templates already available here. Select and insert. Okay, and the same way you can change the theme color. You'll have so many colors here, and also the background color you can change. And the same way you can change the font style also. So many options are there, and here I'm going to choose playful. So once finished, just close that. Now go to settings. So in general, tick these options. Collect. By default it will collect the email addresses, and if the recipients want to view their form submitted, they can choose this one. This is very important, and to limit the responses. And this is a confirmation message at the end of the submission. The receiver will receive and save. And to preview your form, click here, and this is how your registration form will look with the fields what we have typed. Okay, and this is untitled one. You can rename, you can give some other name. Otherwise if you click here, the same thing what you typed will be reflect there. The second step is creating Google Sheets. You can go to here and choose, and you can create here. Otherwise you can go to the registration form. So click the response, you'll have option here create spreadsheet. Otherwise you can choose this one. So select response destination. If you have already created a Google Sheet, no problem. Otherwise you can create a new one here. I'm going to rename that as registration form responses and create. Now go to your folder, generate e-certificate, and see you'll have the spreadsheet. Click that and view. So which consists of the fields name and email. So your name and email ID, and this is a default email address, this is a timestamp. And third step is you have to create a Designee certificate. Again, go to the same. You can use Google Docs for creating certificate, otherwise I'm going to use Google Slides, and I'm going to choose from a template, and you'll have so many template options. You can pick anything whichever you want. So still it's loading, the page is loading. So I'm going to select this one, student certificate. So select this one. Okay, now if you want to add another mode slide also, you can do that. Just right click, keep your cursor on the slide and right click, you'll get option new slide. Okay, I'll keep this one and delete the previous slide one. Now I'm going to delete this one. So you can also set a theme for this. I'm going to choose the theme. This one I'm going to select. Okay. And okay, this is our theme page. Okay, slide looks like this. You can add text also, otherwise you can copy and paste it. Okay, I'll just copy and paste for the time being. Okay, so you can type whatever you want to, you can type, otherwise you can do the copy paste. I'm just copying and pasting here. And okay, this is the content. That is, this is to certify that something I have typed. You can add images. Suppose if you want to add your college logo, otherwise you want to add signature of the principals and HOD, something else, you can add that. And here you want to display the name of the participants. Here you have to display the name of the participants. So go to registration form, that is spreadsheet, see the field name, and here we have given name. So this name you have to mention there in the certificate, then only it will be linked. So but the main thing is you have to give one within a tag, you have to specify that the field which you want to merge in the certificate, you have to give that within the tag. Okay, so I'm going to change the color for that, as well as I can increase the font size also. Just increase the font size. Now your certificate is ready, and the fourth step is we need to merge the spreadsheet. Okay, so now before that we'll create one more folder also for storing the generated e-certificates. I'm going to give here as a folder name as participant certificate. Just type participant certificate, create. Okay, so now open your spreadsheet, and this is very important, and choose the second line, keep your cursor there. Okay, and go to add-ons, and in many of them might not have this option autocorrect. If not, go to get add-ons and install that. You'll have autocorrect. I already have installed. Okay, no problem. So again go to add-ons and select autocorrect. If this is the first time, means you have to launch. It's working. First you have to create a new job, so give the new job name as, I'm just giving job 1. I'm giving her job 1, then select next, and here you have to choose the certificate from the drive. Already we are having certificate name is already student certificate, so choose that one, student certificate. See here the option, choose the student certificate and select this one. Click select. Now it will get uploaded. Okay, it's uploaded successfully. Go to next, and which shows your forms. So in the spreadsheet you'll have only one form responses and row, and choose name. The name you want to display means choose whichever you want to display in the certificate, choose that one. I want the name of the applicant, and here it will ask how to store. Each time it will generate a certificate, how to store the file name. So I just want to save the generated e-certificate in the name of the participants. So I'm giving the name. So very important, you have to give within a tag, and that should be in a PDF format. I want the output. If it is single output mode means you have to manually type the email ID. So choose the multiple output mode. So go to next, and here it will ask where you want to store the generated certificate on the destination folder. So I'm just remove this folder. So already we have created a folder, is it, that is a participant certificate. So choose that one. You'll have the folder here. Select participant certificates. Okay, and next, these are all optional, so move on to next. It will ask whether you want to share the documents and send emails to the respondents. If yes means you have to give the email ID here, and you have to type, and present I don't want, so I'll choose no. So go to next, and here it will ask run on from trigger. This is very must. Whenever the user submit the forms, automatically the action taken place and it will generate a certificate. So give that and save. So once after saving the job, it is very important to run. So then only it will automatically get merged. Otherwise you cannot create a certificate. Okay, run that and close, and now see your documents. All the fields will be merged here. That is, your certificate is merged with this spreadsheet. So okay, now go to registration form. So for example, I'll send the form to myself. So send. So you can give the my email ID to whom you want to send. I'm just giving my email ID itself. So now send. Now go and check your mail. You will get the registration form. Click that and fill the form. So give the name, email ID, and select this. It will send a copy of that and submit it. So once you have submitted, automatically it will be stored in the spreadsheet. Click and see that you'll have the details. The data what you entered will be export to spreadsheet. Okay. Okay. So at the same time, you can go to generate e-certificate and see in the participant certificate. The certificate will be generated. So select this, and here is your certificate. Click that and see. I have given my name, and this is to certify that Farhana Sadat has successfully participated webinar and so such and things. Okay, well. At the same time, if you want to share your document with the respondent, again go to autocrat, open, and already we have created a job. So again, need not to create, just edit that one. So leave this on and directly go to share, 8th option. So select yes, and here collaborators to reshare for no, and here type which to whom you want to send, to the email address I want to send. So this is here email address. Type here email address, that should be within a tags, and type the subject download your certificate or download e-certificate. and click save. Okay, now again open the form and submit. Type some things, and here I have given the names are that, and go to your form. And this is one of the easiest method for generating e-certificates.